Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Raf, hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk about Hellfest Festival, one of the best festivals in Europe. And this summer, especially the second week of the festival, the 4 days is amazing. The lineup, it's really amazing. So I'm gonna talk about the festival, I'm gonna talk about the lineup, I'm gonna talk about what I want to see, the organization, and all I can talk about. So, but first, you know what? Let's watch that video trailer that they put when they announced the bands for you to understand what I'm talking about, and then I will continue to talk. It's about 3 minutes, so here it is. They announced all the bands at once, even though it was already leaked a few days before and nobody believed that it was real. Everybody was thinking it was fake poster because it was like a big bands like Metallica and all this. They said no way Hellfest can put all these bands. And also I remember that people was comment, how come Megadeth also on the first weekend and the second weekend, so it must be fake. So, and then when they announced this video with the lineup, I remember I was blown away that it was real and all those bands. I think it was a little bit different if I remember, but yeah, I could not believe it. And I was really hoping to get a ticket, and I will talk about that situation after the video finished to play. So let's watch it. So this is the first weekend. Yes. So this is the first weekend. I'm not gonna do this one because it's falling the same time as Grasspop, and I'm gonna be in Grasspop on the first weekend, but it is now the second weekend and I'm gonna talk about that weekend. Amazing, so many great bands. Ooh la la. Yes, okay, so yeah, of course it's sold out. Okay, so that's it from the video. And again, as I said, I'm not gonna be on the first weekend because it's following the same time as Grasspop, and I'll have the ticket for Grasspop, and so I'm gonna be only on the second weekend. And yeah, I'm gonna do more than a few festivals this summer as I do every summer. And Hellfest, I've been there a lot of times. The first time I was there was 2009, but only for one day. I went for the day with Heaven and Hell and Wasp and Anthrax, and I fell in love already on the first time I went there. Yes, it was that long time ago. And then I went back on 2012. It was great, the whole weekend, and from that moment I've been in also 2013, 2014, and 2015. I also had the VIP for this year. And then 2016 and 17 and 18, I wasn't in Hellfest. I was in Grasspop because on that years it collapsed on the same weekend as Grasspop all times. And so I choose grass pop most of the time because the lineup was amazing, but sometimes it was very hard to get tickets to Hellfest because Hellfest is sold out very fast already on the first day. So I went back to Hellfest in 2019, and yeah, last time 2019, that was really funny. I remember that, and then they also had bonus another extra day for a Knockfest, and so Sabaton will play on Knockfest. I've been also on that day, of course. So they also play during the festival again, because they replaced on the last minute the band Manowar, because Manowar was cancelled in the last minute, and the voice of the singer, I think his name is Joachim, if I'm not wrong. So he's lost his voice, so he couldn't really sing, and so also the guitar player tried to sing instead of him, and he did not really did it really well. So it was kind of hilarious, and no matter, it was still a great show. And then of course it was just a bonus because the Minat was supposed to play that day. And I have a lot of great times from Hellfest, like 2015, with I got the VIP and I got lucky. I was so Ice-T, and I come to him and have a picture with Ice-T. I love his band Body Count, and also he's actor on TV series Law and Order, Special Victim Unit. So I love this to watch it every time, and so it was really special for me to meet him. And every time I go to Hellfest, I have a great times. And now I'm really happy to go there. When they announced the lineup, I was like, oh my god, it will be such a shit if I will not get a ticket because the lineup is amazing. So when the time comes to get a ticket, me and my wife, she also come to the festival, so she was never been there, so it's gonna be her first time. So we try to get connected from all kind of different devices. Like we got 2 laptops and another computer, and also on the TV, the smart TV, you can access to the internet. And my phone, I got actually 2 phones, and she had a phone. So we tried to connect on the same second. Okay, let's log in, come on. And on my phone, I think it was my phone, that anyway, we got able to get 2 tickets, and we was so happy. Oh my god, I was so happy because the lineup is amazing. I'm gonna talk soon about the lineup, but as I say, I have a lot of good experience with the festival. The camping is amazing. It's not so big like other festivals, and it's also not so far from the festival itself, so not really need to work a lot. And they got like 6 stages. The main stage, like 2 on the same place, and this is the regular the major bands they play there. And then they got also 2 other stages with the roof for death metal and black metal. Yeah, I like it how they organize, in advance what kind of music you're gonna get in each stage, and a different stage for about like alternative or grunge, doom metal. And this stage, never ever I went inside, there was never any band that I like. So this is really funny when you talk about it, that you've been there all over these years, and I've never been on that stage. And there's another stage a little bit more far away. This is like more kind of a punk kind of style. And the organizer is amazing. It's maybe the most organized festival in Europe, by far the most beautiful festival in Europe. It's decorated so beautiful, and also in the night, you need to see the picture if you haven't been there, and you're thinking what festival to go. This is, as you can see on some other video that I put on festivals, you can see I'm talking about these festivals a lot. So this is one of the festivals that you must go, no matter who play. Seriously, you're gonna have fun. This is everybody in the camping. They are in such a good mood on this festival. Everybody really in a good mood. There is also a supermarket outside the festival, so you can also buy food from a very big supermarket. It's about 15 minutes walking from the camping. And on the supermarkets, you can have a lot of variety of foods and sandwiches and beers, and if I'm not wrong, they also have ice for the beers and camping stuff if you need something. It's a very big supermarket, but a lot of people go shopping there, so the queue is so big. But still, I really recommend to check the supermarket. And the place itself is really nice. It's in a very small town called Clisso. Not so much to do there, but still a really nice place if you have the time to walk around, you know. And you know, the best way to get to the festival is you take a train from Paris, and it's about 2 hours and a half, if I'm not wrong, to the festival. Actually, not to the festival, to a city called Nantes, and from there you need to change a different train to go to the town of Clisson. But Nantes, by the way, it's a really nice city. I really recommend you, at least when you go to Hellfest, spend one night in Nantes, and then the next morning go to the festival, change the wristband, put your tent, and get ready for the next day, you know. You got the shuttle when you arrive to Clisson, and from you need to pay it. I don't remember exactly how much money, 2 euro or 5 euro, I don't really remember. And so it takes you direct to the festival, and the festival itself, if I'm not wrong, the capacity is about 50,000, if I'm not wrong. It's not that big like other festivals in Europe, so about 50,000 per day. And the festival itself, the camping is really nice. And okay, maybe not the toilet, but in most festivals it's the same toilet, and the shower is not really the most unlike if you go to other festivals that you pay for the camping and everything, even more organized, you know. So the camping is really nice. Always have a good fun with the camping, and the variety of beers actually really good. You can also have a can of like, I think it was like 5 liter of a glass, if I'm not wrong. I mean, you, if I'm not wrong, if I remember right, you don't pay in cash. You pay like actually nothing. Also in tokens, everything calculated. You need to pay in advance, digital or something. I don't really remember. I mean, I was there in 2019, and it's amazing. This was the last time that the last year, but it was 2 years and a half ago because it's COVID-19. It looks so far, you know. So let's hope this time this is gonna happen. And so yes, this festival organized really well, and there's a lot of things to do there. Like they got like a big ferry well that you can go there, and when you are on the top, you see the whole ground of the festival, and you can also see the stage, no matter who play there, so you can enjoy it every time you are up. Now let's go to the lineup. Be ready. There were gonna be a lot of cancellation because all these COVID-19 situations. There's a lot of bands that already canceled the performance, and we are only on February, you know. Like Aerosmith, they just canceled their summer Europe tour. If I'm not wrong, Fate No More canceled the summer Europe tour, and also hear that Advanced Sevenfold also canceled. So get ready in advance that a lot of bands might cancel in the last minute, and just let's hope the festivals themselves are not gonna cancel, you know. So again, I was so happy to get the ticket, because now I'm gonna talk about the lineup. Now I'm gonna talk about the bands that I want to see and that I'm really looking forward to see them. What bands for sure I'm gonna see. So this is the first day of the festival, and of course I'm gonna see the mighty Scorpions. They are always great to see them live. This is amazing. They are still around. They are one of the most classic bands. I think they are from the late 60s or something. It's amazing they are still around, you know. It's like 50 years on the road. It's amazing, even more. So, by the way, Halloween, I hear a few days ago that they kind of delayed the European tour, so, and I check it out, and I don't saw on the tour of Halloween that they're gonna be in Hellfest, so I'm not sure they're gonna be there. Anyway, there are still a lot of great bands that day. White Snake, they are a great band. And UFO, I'm gonna see them just because I'm a big fan of the song Doctor Doctor. And also Phil Campbell and the Bastards. Of course, it's gonna be Motorhead songs, right? So, another big bonus. And Danko Jones, that great, always good live. And there's some bands that I don't know that gonna play, but I'm gonna check them out. And also Therion on that day, I really want to see Therion. I really like this band. And so I think that's it for that day. That's it. Yeah, that's still around. So let's check the second day now. Oh my god, the second day is also amazing. Look at it, Nine Inch Nails. I really want to see Nine Inch Nails. I don't remember the last time I was listening to them, but long time ago I used to listen to them and like them. And so it's gonna be also interesting to catch them live. And of course, Alice Cooper. Oh my god, Alice Cooper is so great live. I saw him so many times live, and always I enjoy so much on his concerts. So I'm really looking forward to see Alice Cooper. He's one of my top favorites. And the next of the bands that they are gonna play, and there's a lot of bands. Ministry, I'm gonna see them. And of course Megadeth, yes. Creator, oh my god, I need time to breathe. Oh my god, I just hope there will not be any kind of collapse. The bands, you know, even though on the main stage they can never collapse, you know, but with the main stage or the other stages like the Black and the rest, I hope it's not gonna be bands on the same times, but it's always happen. What you can do, you know. Okay, so other bands that I want to see, let's see. Dirty Shirt just because of the name, you know. And maybe Moonspell and yeah, maybe New Model Army. Wow. So okay, the third day, it's amazing. Oh my god, so many awesome bands like Guns N' Roses, Nightwish, Epica, Airborne. They're always great to see live, and Gloryhammer, another great band that they're always fun to see them live. And so this is the bands that for sure I'm gonna see on that day. And yeah, some bands that I'm not gonna say now because I'm not so sure I'm gonna see them. So now we take a look on the last day of the festival of Metallica. I still cannot believe Metallica gonna play in Hellfest because they almost never play on that kind of festivals, you know, like Hellfest or you know, Grasspop, Wacken, you know. This is one of those bands that if they play on like more mainstream festivals like Rock am Ring, you know, those kind of festivals. So it's really weird that they're gonna play there, because this is one of those bands that like AC/DC that festivals they are too big for festivals, if you know what I mean. So this is really nice. And of course Sabaton, yeah, and Merciful Fate. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good to see King Diamond live. And other bands, Ugly Kid Joe, and yeah, Avatar. I never saw them live. And Monster Magnet, if it's not collapsed with any of the other bands. With all this amazing lineup, the expectation is even more because with all this COVID-19 situation, it's been years since the last time we went to some festivals, so I'm really looking forward now, even more than ever. So I'm gonna be here also talking about other festivals that I'm going. So subscribe my channel to keep continue about my journey to Europe festivals. And till the next time, see you.